In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Those in the greenhouse determine which players will be vulnerable at each week's banishment, when the players vote to eliminate one of the nominees. Additionally, players can earn the in-game currency, seeds, and they can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or do you save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse, Season 7. Okay, Kai, you are our sunflower, and you nominate first. So you have to name the first 2 people who you are going to put at risk of elimination.
It's Courtney. You just won the seed competition, you have a lot of seeds, so that's really it. That's the only reason why. And the second person I'm going to nominate is Connor. I'm super sorry. You can stand on your head, so you're physical. That's really it. Please take my seat as a sorry.
I see one more chair. Trinity, you are our rose, and you will name our third nominee. This person isn't getting jack shit. Go ahead and make it happen.
I am gonna have to nominate Daniel. I'm sorry.
Daniel, you have been fiercely nominated. Alright, which means our nominees for the week are Daniel, Connor, and Courtney. Let's go to the auction. It is time for the first auction of the season. Holly, introduce us.
Hey, welcome to my shop. So up first we have Uproot. Starting bid is 3 seeds. Clarify, you must outbid. Okay.
To restate that, if you have more, you must bid more. You can only match a bid if that is your maximum number of seeds. Okay?
Green Thumb. You replace one of the Greenhouse Challenge winners. It has to be played directly after the Greenhouse competition. The starting bid is 4 seeds. And then, of course, our Venus Flytrap. You banish any one of your choice. Does not matter if they were in the greenhouse or not. And the starting price is 16 this round. It is always the number of people in the game plus 2. Okay? So, also, at any time, you can, for free, ask me what your seed count is, how many you have, or you can just come look in your cup. They are always updated. If you would like to know everyone's seed and banked vote count, you can pay 1 seed for that as well.
We will show you everything. You'll even get a screenshot.
For proof.
Oh, so you can
Hi, Courtney. Hi. I would like to bid for Uproot.
Okay, thank you. Courtney has officially bid 3 seeds on Uproot.
Courtney just bid 3 on Uproot.
Yeah, so we know she's probably.
She's gonna probably.
She's gonna.
Yeah.
Do you know how many you have?
Yeah.
How many do you
I have
Is it
2.
worth fighting?
Well, you have 2. So we gotta talk this through. So
Yeah.
what's going on here?
I mean, I know it's an awkward situation because I think we're pretty sure that Courtney's gonna get uprooted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think I've got enough to fight with
Is
it.
it okay if I'm out here?
Yeah,
I
please.
don't have a vote, so it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Courtney just bid 3.
Yeah, and then let me know if anybody says they're gonna vote for you because
Do you know how many?
definitely like help block it.
Great.
Yeah.
That's
The-
fine.
The rationale for Connor made sense too. But
Yeah.
it's like,
My opinion is I'd rather you stay, and you're my partner, and I still want you to stay.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
I'm really shocked.
Who's Connor's
that you're
partner?
gonna put it
Okay. Do you want Connor gone?
I mean, it's hard. That wasn't the nominees that necessarily I was expecting.
Okay. Okay.
up.
I'm not going to throw my game away to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Nerve-wracking. The game has started.
Like, I like Connor too, but I
I do
prefer
like Connor.
Daniel to stay. So if we hear of anybody that's absolutely going to vote for him, I am definitely willing to take their votes. But
Okay.
we also have to make sure, understand they're going to get a big vote.
Yeah. We
Did
should
y'all
just be
know?
prepared for maybe an angry Trinity.
Yeah.
If Daniel doesn't get banished,
Did y'all know though that Like,
I
she was
didn't.
gonna pick
She literally
I mean, it's
never
her
said.
one.
She told me
Yeah,
we
it's
got
her
pulled
one,
at the
though.
very last second to talk to her, and she told us at the last second she was going to
Oh shit! I did see y'all go out.
I
Did
saw
she
y'all
have
go
beef
out,
with Daniel?
yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. She
I don't
never
think
said
there's
his
beef.
name when I was in a room with her.
That is interesting that she last minute decided to switch.
Yeah.
I mean, it was something that was just.
Who did she say
Yeah,
originally?
who did she originally?
We didn't have a target.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay.
really
hard.
just like feel the vibe, which is why again I second to last second picked Connor. I really didn't have any vibe.
Shout out
No,
Connor,
no,
but
what you
I
did
went
make
to law school with 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
So,
No, it makes sense.
you know,
Oh. With
All right,
Courtney.
let's go. I'm gonna go figure
And,
out what
Daniel,
everyone else
yeah.
is.
Courtney and
That's good,
Daniel
yeah.
and Taylor and I will.
I saw that
together.
and it was like, damn, I wanted to work with both of these people.
Yeah, yeah,
Daniel especially is he seems like a really good player.
he is.
And I think
He's
it's too soon for him
he's very kind as a person, but
Yeah.
also he's galaxy brained.
Sure.
Like he did
It's just
law school, so he's like very strategic, very
so
good thinker.
yeah. I think Kai knows who Trinity was going to pick originally. That's wild that she changed last second like that.
Yeah,
I'm glad to know that you're on Daniel's side though. That means we can be friends too.
yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Steph?
what's up, man?
Is
Hey,
there, do you
down
know
to a
anyone else
science.
here? I'm just curious because
No, I didn't even know Courtney was going to be in it. So Courtney and I,
Courtney seemed amazing. I
Yeah.
only just got to talk to her at the very end. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, you're
she
a
and I
social
have
diva.
been close friends since like our first like week of law school.
Totally.
So she and I are pretty tight. And then I knew Daniel a little bit and I knew Taylor a little bit in law school, but I've gotten to know both of them more toward the end of law school and then after law school. But they're the only ones that I know.
Okay.
So
I know JP. Like
he told me he was a social worker, and I was like, that's enough for me to be
Yeah.
on your team. You know what I mean? Because like
very true.
I worked like
he's,
in
he's a good guy.
yeah, I worked in law school with like people in the social work
yeah.
school, like representing people on like death row, and so I just have like so much respect for people who do social work.
Yeah.
But and that's kind of how I'm playing this game. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like immediately meeting people. If the vibe is
Yeah.
great, whatever, I'll support you.
That's-
If the vibe is
This
medium,
game is all vibes. It's all
then-
vibes in perception.
yeah,
Like that's it.
yeah. Trying to fly under the radar.
You guys took a picture, right?
Me and Stephanie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I thought you
Yeah.
were already took a photo.
No.
What's your guys' plan?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Seats you
One.
You didn't take one on your quiz?
Nope.
Okay.
I've got 2.
I've got 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can uproot one of us,
Yeah.
then we're fucking groovy, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
then we've got 5 seeds between the 3 of us.
Right. Which
Which
We
would be
could,
enough.
but-
I mean, that's like kind of a big cost. 2.
you're
Not
pretty
to
much
commit your
you're pretty
seeds.
much
No, I know.
you're pretty much like
Yeah.
buying our allegiance for the rest of
That's
the game.
what I was like thinking about, and also, like, even, well, I guess if she did spend all 4, she wouldn't have any after this.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, if she gets outbid, she keeps her 4. And
Okay.
it's the 5 that
Yeah.
goes up.
I just, if I help you, one of you, I don't want her.
I'm down to do that. Obviously, I
Yeah.
mean, it like I will do whatever the fuck you want. Pretty much, like that's because that's your entire account. So
Yeah.
Okay. If we could get someone else to, like, pitch in 1 seed, you
Yeah.
guys could get someone.
well, I can talk to Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can get a seat from Louis.
Let me ask around and we can circle.
Because if we have 6, we're fucking fine.
Yeah.
Like if we do 6 right now, then
agree.
we're good.
Whoever thinks that they could get more votes in the House should stay up there.
I think I'm drawing more. I think more people are voting for
I
me.
think that as well.
Yeah.
So I think if we could get you off.
Well, doesn't it make sense the other way around? If I'm,
Oh, you think people are voting for you?
I think people are going to vote to get me out.
See, I think it's gonna be opposite, dude.
Okay.
I think she pointed out the physical thing,
Yeah.
and like I'm the only one that say anything about doing anything
I
physical.
can
Yeah.
get, like, people where they're leaning to vote.
Yeah, we could circle back on this.
Okay.
I feel like I just need to. There's some people I need to check in with.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
no,
check in with
that's-
some people, and then we'll follow up in
Yeah,
a bit.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Like literally everyone is saying your name.
I know. So that's where I'm pretty much falling in with if the numbers thing that we talked about goes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The issue is I think Stephanie's blocking my vote.
Okay. How many seats do you have?
I have 2.
I can get an uproot. I can beat her on the uproot.
How many seats do you have?
I have like pretty much 6 committed right now.
6? From
Yeah.
who?
I got friends, bro. I got friends. Like I'm
There's-
not.
I
I'm here
mean-
to. I'm here to play. G. And
I'm down.
I knew me being up there,
Yeah.
I'm 100% who gets voted out.
Yeah.
I'm the most personable of the 3 people that are up there. I've been talking to everybody.
I'm curious. Are you sure?
Positive.
Because I've talked to a majority of the cast, and they are all throwing your name out
I'm
there.
absolutely positive that I can get the uproot.
I will. You said you have 6 committed right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to give you a seed to help you out. I would like a little bit more commitment to know, like, you have for sure those seeds, because every room that I've been in has been the complete opposite.
Okay, I'll show you the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you do that, you got a seed for me.
Cool.
To help you out.
I'll bid fucking 7, dude. I really don't care. Yeah.
Don't bid 7. No.
Yeah.
No. If you've already got 6, here's the thing.
So who's saying my name?
Everyone.
So who's everyone though?
Like Stephanie, Daniel, Cody. Like literally, it's like a consensus. People are like, so Connor, right?
Okay.
And everyone's just like this. Like, yeah,
okay.
for sure.
So Stephanie, Daniel, Cody.
I will say those people. Daniel was in the room when we were saying it, so that might be different.
Okay.
And then when we were down there, Trinity didn't know. She was just like, she's just like, Daniel knew I was putting him up.
Sure.
So it wasn't like a shot in the dark.
Okay.
But just be careful.
Cool.
And those people, like I said, I don't know if they're like actually gung-ho about it, because Daniel obviously was in the room. Mm-hmm. So you're going to
I just talked to Daniel too.
Okay.
So, I mean, I appreciate that.
And the thing is like Daniel is not going for uproot. He said that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was just like, I don't have any, there's like no chance that he has any of the seeds, because I think that Daniel and Courtney have similar people that they're working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad we could sit down, because I feel like we haven't had a chance to chat a
same,
lot. How do you feel about her? Like, I'm sure she explained that it was like a pawn situation. But
Yeah,
like,
she did.
Yeah.
And so I felt okay about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love having to spend my seeds,
Yeah.
but I mean, whatever needs to be done.
Yeah. I kind of hate how you have to like, everyone kind of knows how many you have if you participate in the seed challenge.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't think about, that I would potentially
Me
like,
neither
target
at
you.
all.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just like, okay, great, I can save these, but no.
And then people like were like, well, she has a lot of seeds, and I was like, wait. I was like,
I wasn't thinking about that. No, fair.
Yeah.
But I was saying like, you don't have to worry this round. You're pretty much good. So
yeah,
that's
I think
a
so.
good
That's
feeling.
good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Who were you thinking of?
Between the two of them, I guess the only thing I can go off of is who I think could potentially become a threat, because we don't know too much about, and I think they have like 2 different strengths. Like I feel like Daniel seems like he might be very like analytical.
Yeah, he does.
Whereas Connor seems like he would be better at like challenges and maybe like social games. So I'm like, I guess it depends on which one I feel like is more important.
Yeah.
I think I heard that the 3 like flower people were thinking maybe Connor, just because he seemed like a little bit more threatening, but like I'm not sure. Yeah, I was just gonna do what they wanted to do, at least for this first round.
But the 3 flower people don't have power to vote, right?
I think that the tulip can vote to Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie can vote. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I've talked more with Daniel. I have not talked to Connor really much at all, actually, which is kind of weird. I feel like I've talked to everyone but him.
Yeah, I think, at least for now, I was trying not to step on anyone's toes.
Yeah.
So I was just going to find out who they were trying to target.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. Yeah.
And it's not you.
Yeah.
So.
I'm like, I'll vote for whoever y'all want me to vote for.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good strategy. Like, stick with the pack. Yeah.
At least for now. So.
Yeah. So.
I know. I wanted to touch base with you, though, because I was like, I haven't really talked to her that much.
Yeah.
You're fine. I haven't heard a single person.
Something very forthcoming from her.
I've heard have said they were voting for Connor.
Okay.
So far, I mean, it's early.
I just had a conversation with Connor and Mackenzie saying that like the 3 of us are going to team up to try and outbid Courtney. That's not happening, but I'm going to continue to say that
Connor
that's interesting.
Told me earlier when he was telling me about an alliance. I was
It's myself, Dylan, Louie, and what's the dude's name that just like signed up for this like 2 days ago? Cody. Yeah, so it's us. That should be enough to thwart any of us going home in the first round. But also, there's some strategy to if you block one of our votes, we get the extra vote, and then bringing you into the fold in that.
Okay.
And I'm down to
No, I'm definitely interested.
So that's already.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to continue to say, like, yeah, but
just don't give it
whatever. I get the sense that Cody, Louie, and Connor are, like, for real.
They are.
Like, together. I get the sense that they're closer together than they are with me.
Louie, Connor.
And Cody.
Yeah. No, because those are the people that Connor tried to put into an alliance too.
Yeah.
I get why, and so those are the people who with.
Yeah.
The only thing about blocking their votes is they get a bank vote.
Yeah, but I mean.
No, but I'm willing to do it because, like, I don't want you to go. I feel like I'm better in with you than I am with Connor.
Okay.
I don't feel like I know Connor at all.
Sorry.
No, okay.
Have either of y'all heard my name for real from anybody?
No, 100% not.
Come back, Seth. Come back. We're talking about the vote.
What's up, gang? I'm gonna be real with you. I will not vote for Daniel because that's my friend from law school.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be straight up. It's business.
Or at least, like, I just talked to Courtney, and she's definitely not mad.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go talk
to
to
business decision.
Apparently, Daniel, Courtney, and Steph all went to law school together.
Like, they all
Together?
Like, they're friends.
Oh, shit.
And Seth said he will not vote for Daniel, and that to me is like, I don't know that I want to.
I don't like that.
I don't like that pair.
We got to flip it.
To Daniel?
Because I don't know who's voting for Connor.
Everyone
I'm not sure.
is. But based on, I'm going to be very outward about this. Everyone has said my name, according to Dylan. Everyone has said my name. So that's where we're at right now.
Before, like, you came up or even Courtney came up, I was already thinking Daniel because I'm like, he's a lawyer. That's one of the only strategies I have.
He's about to come outside.
Like, he's a lawyer.
Oh, no, we're good.
But he's been really quiet and really nice. So like,
we don't. Three people here don't have a vote.
I like really wanted to work with him, but now that I know that he is like,
And Stephanie is going to block two
that's
votes.
such a better reason than standing on your head.
That's just all I had.
No, it's true.
You three have a job. We have like minutes.
Well, now I need to go talk to people. I need to go talk to people. Okay.
But I do need to say,
I need to go talk to people. If I can get the seeds, I can do the uproot. Like, I mean, we can do that. It's just people are going to have to dump into that, which is you buy loyalty from me, basically. That's the spot that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's the move, because they're going to have numbers. If they came in with a three-man block off rip, then that's it. That's it. So if they have a three-man block and one of the three-man can block 2 votes, that's insane. That's so much power.
yeah, that is a lot of power.
That's insane. That's like the most insane start to a game ever. So, like, I'm just saying there's that option, and then they have to, rush to get the seeds.
That really sucks. I did like him.
So I have one
And
currently.
Honestly, what's his face? I keep forgetting. Sean?
Steph.
Steph ruined it.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely
Steph
did.
what?
Him saying I would never vote for him. Immediately, I want to be like,
I need
you.
y'all to campaign.
Yeah.
All I want to
I'm
do is
on
really
it.
selfie what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you were nominated, but I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, yeah, I'm not feeling terrible about it. So
Like, I couldn't push for, like, they were naming, that initial group we had, they were naming every single person.
Yeah.
And so I finally, like, somehow we got Connor on there, and I'm like, yes.
No, totally fair. And like, yeah, I at the end of the day can get the uproot. So
Yeah, no, so that's why I was like, okay, at least she could get the uproot off with the people that were up. Like, I don't think they can outbid you, and I don't think anybody's gonna get Connor. And I promise you, like, if they do, I will give you my 1 seat.
Oh, I appreciate
No,
that.
I want you to stay. Like, I want you to understand, like, I just couldn't fight too hard because I don't want to put myself in a
and we don't want to like make it our
obvious
friendship.
either.
No, no, for sure. I totally get that.
And
I think like
it helps take a target off your back early.
Yeah. Like, get rid of my seeds, and I'm not.
It sucks,
anymore.
but
yeah, and that's totally fine. I wasn't expecting to win the seeds anyway. So.
Yeah, well, good job on that because I would have sucked at that. Have you heard of anybody that's gonna vote Daniel? He's like paranoid.
Connor thinks he's got 6 people. I like have his back.
Whoa.
He pulled me in a room and he's like, "You're not gonna vote for me, right?" And I was like, "I'm pretty sure my vote's gonna get blocked, so I can't like."
Because I might not be able to block you if you got votes.
Yeah.
Might have to block other people, but
Yeah.
I worry because I'll have bank votes. But okay, yes, talk to me.
But he didn't say any of the names.
Fill you in a little. Connor thinks he has the votes to stay.
Yeah.
Are you voting for him to stay, or are you
I thought he was the one that y'all wanted me to vote out.
Yeah. That's what I heard too. So that's why I'm like, where are these 6 people?
He thinks that's 6.
Well, I don't think so, because I heard downstairs Seth said he wasn't going to vote against Daniel because they're law school classmates.
I'm gonna be real with you. I will not vote for Daniel because that's my friend from law school.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be straight up.
Which is something I was like,
Daniel
I'm gonna take note of that.
Daniel thinks he's they're BSing him.
No, he definitely said that.
Like, was it Seth and Cody, or was it Cody and Louie? Who are the ones who was saying?
We just said Cody, Louie, Connor, right?
Those 3. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Cody, Louie, Connor. Okay.
So maybe like.
I don't know. Louie outside said, I'm not throwing away my game for Connor.
So they might just be BSing Connor.
They might be. And I straight up told Connor to his face. I was like, he asked me for a seed to get him uproot. And I said, I'm not giving you a seed if you've got already 6 people saying they're going to give you seeds.
Yeah.
So like.
There's a conversation going on outside right now with Mackenzie, JP, Louie, Kai. Come on in.
I didn't know there's going to be so many people.
Kai and Trinity. I think they're plotting my downfall.
Do we have the camera
I think
rolling?
That group is plotting my
I
downfall.
think so. I see the red dot.
I think Kai is gunning for me, like, for real. She doesn't have a vote, so...
Really?
But that's the
I feel like that's so out of character for her.
I don't think she is. I really don't. I
really don't. Because there's no reason for her to push
She
you.
asked a group. She said, what do y'all think about switching to Daniel?
Oh.
And I said, I'm probably not going to do that.
I'm gonna be real with you. I will not vote for Daniel because that's my friend from law school.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be straight up.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay. And
that is terrifying.
And then Daniel walked out, so I stopped talking.
Okay, let me go.
Wait, she said that when you were there?
No.
Oh, I was like, balls.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that.
Y'all let me know if you hear anything else.
What have you been
I mean, I think I walked up on the end of that conversation. I did hear you say that you wouldn't vote for him, but I didn't hear her ask that.
Okay.
I have been hearing that you're staying.
That's what I've heard, but Connor thinks otherwise. So
the game is afoot.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, but obviously people would tell him that nobody's going to tell him like I'm bidding off.
Yeah.
In case he does stay.
Yeah.
I think he's vying to buy uproot though, so you need to be careful of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people would have to give.
Basically
people would have to
because
give
he would
him
need
seeds.
4, or I guess
He would need 5.
He would need
No,
5.
4. How much did you put?
Well, he would need 4 to make it a
3.
50-50.
But did you put? She only put 3 up. So
I know, but he put 4. She put another one up to make it 4.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So he would need 5 to confirm it.
I think the chances.
And
of that
who
are
would
very
give
low.
him their seeds?
I mean, there are some out there.
I don't know.
It's just so early in the game.
Yeah. I'm
I
like,
think
I only
you need to
have
go talk
one.
to that group down there.
I agree. I need to talk to Trinity and talk to her.
Yeah, I need to.
He's in the.
I mean, Kai can't vote, so I would
else is in there?
focus more on the people that can vote.
We had the strategy for Connor, but new information has surfaced. Apparently, Daniel and 2 other people went to law school here.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's Seth and Courtney.
Okay.
Oh, that's an issue.
They all went to school together.
Together.
Seth said I would never vote for Daniel.
Yeah, they're
So we already know there's an alliance, and we need to do something. That's a better reason to get rid of someone than he can stand on his head.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
tough because I do like him. So
I brought him inside the room. I said, I'm nominating you because you're really nice, and nobody's probably going to vote for you.
Yeah, he
so
just
if it
campaigned
comes
to me
back
and
to
I was
bite
like,
anybody, it would be me.
Well, now I know. I was very curious.
Hello? Hello?
Excuse me.
Come on in.
Have y'all seen the little black tip that goes on this?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Have you told her?
I didn't. Have you
Well,
heard? We kind of switched up strategies.
It turns out
If y'all vote Daniel out,
That's what we're looking at.
Seth and
I get
Daniel.
2 seats.
Seth and Daniel.
Yeah.
Seth and Daniel went to law school together.
Yeah. Seth, Daniel, and Courtney did.
Like, that's gonna be a bonding thing. You
they
know?
all went to the same school.
Like they went to UT together.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they went to the same
together,
school.
same fucking
literally
time.
said, I'm not going to vote for Daniel. I'd never vote for Daniel. So it's like we already know they have an alliance.
Yeah.
And they're probably the strongest alliance here because they're
Shit,
all
y'all
lawyers.
are putting me in a rock and a hard place here.
That's right. I mean,
I did too.
I brought him into the other room. I said, hey, I'm only nominating you because you're really nice and no one's going to vote for you. So if he goes home, it's going to look, I'm going to look like a bitch.
At least it's not jury.
But, yeah.
Okay, so who's voting?
What is jury? I don't know. God damn it. I'm making assumptions. Stop it.
Who's voting?
Hey.
She knows.
Who's voting
Daniel, we all are?
So, based on this information, that would be where I'm leaning right now.
So, are you voting Daniel too?
Well, yeah, I didn't want to, and then Seth was
And
like,
now there's
never will vote for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know this is a strong alliance.
2 people at least.
Okay.
No, I'm not playing with that.
Hello?
There's people who are on Daniel's side and there's people who are on Connor's side. At first I thought, oh, damn, my 2 allies, that sucks. Courtney's going to uproot herself, and what am I going to do? But these are both 2 people who I wanted to work with. Luckily, it's like the first round of the game, so it's pretty easy to just sort of pick one, you know, and do whatever. But I think Louis and Connor are better for my game long term. I think Daniel is a stronger player, so like getting rid of him is kind of nuts. Trinity put herself out by doing this. The reason they want him gone is because there's 3 lawyers here who went to school together. They like know each other really well. And like, well, how can you not vote that? You know, like Seth, I think, shot Daniel in the foot. I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I do legitimately think Daniel is the better player who will outlive me if he doesn't go. Connor and Louis seem super loyal, so I think that's going to be my tight 3 for most of this. It's just how can I hide that? Louis and Connor are going to be super obvious. It's already obvious to me. But Mackenzie's also on Connor's side here. Or really, I think she's not on his side. It's just more that she's against Daniel. This is going to be tough.
Well, I'm not that much of an ally, sorry.
What happened?
What's up, girl?
No.
No!
Why? I was walking there and they're like, you are friends with him and all at the last school.
Oh my god,
Me?
Seth.
They're
Pull it
switching to
together.
who? Why?
Because you made your alliance known.
God damn it.
Can you please
I
put
don't know
your
how to
game
play
face
this
on?
fucking game!
I was like, not like that.
Wait, was Cody in there?
See,
yes.
I
Did
kind
Cody
of
say he was voting Daniel?
Yes.
I kind of thought that might happen when I heard you say that. Because I was
Damn.
like, you really shouldn't tell people who you will never vote for.
I
I didn't say never.
No, but
I
that's
said
why.
not this time.
So they were like, you're
Sorry,
like this.
sorry
Yeah.
Daniel. We're not even that close, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
I think
But-
it's going to completely flip and it won't matter.
Well,
Okay,
maybe-
so Cody was like, who do you know here? And I was like, I know Courtney and Daniel and Taylor from law school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would get
Damn.
They're in it. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm so sorry. What? Why is the fact that I wouldn't vote for him the reason?
Because I think that means that like your alliance is already solidified, and so then they're like, okay, in the future, like they're trying to make it through the game together. Like you're a threat. Like your alliance is strong.
Damn.
From the beginning in the first round, you already are saying I'm not gonna not vote for him. I guess I don't know.
Well,
They're not. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll just make the rounds,
I don't
chat
know.
to people.
Should I just go tell everybody, like, honestly, fuck Daniel?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
No, but
I changed my mind.
But also, like, I kind of want to save him, so.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty easily going to be Connor.
Yeah.
The Seth saying he will never vote for you is being talked about. We're like, oh, Seth, why'd you say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
So that's the only possible concern.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I have not even talked to Seth that much, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which one's Seth again?
White shirt.
White shirt, bloned.
Doesn't like movies. Or doesn't like people.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't like movies.
Bobby doesn't like movies. Who knows? Honestly, he's a bit of a hater.
Hater.
Hates movie seats.
Forgive me for eating my oysters at the film.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
I microwave.
Yeah. I mean, what have you been hearing, Trinity?
I've been hearing both.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the past 10 minutes, it's been both. I think that the campaign of it all, Seth is not helping you. Maybe you should talk to Seth and be like, bro.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like, I feel like at first Connor was ahead in votes, and now I'm not sure because of what I've heard about Seth.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I also heard that there was, like, so I heard the, like, Seth thing, like, probably right after we spoke.
Yeah.
And I also heard that, like, there was a little bit of rumbling, but I don't know how far it's gotten. Like, this is the first conversation.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out what to do in case she doesn't block my vote.
Yeah. But I think
which at this point I'm like, please.
Will we have time to discuss the vote after the blocking?
No, it's immediately.
So I think it's immediate.
Oh, that's horrid.
Yeah.
That's so ugly.
Like 100% honest right now, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because it's been both.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Well.
but I would say go talk to Seth.
Yeah.
To help your own
Yeah.
case.
I'm gonna talk to a few folks.
Hey girl, hey.
I believe we are stepping the vote today.
No, I think that's what I've heard.
Okay, well, I was just like, you left the room, and then Cody was just like loose lips right away. He was like, Daniel came in, and Daniel's like, so what's the plan?
You told Daniel?
So I said we were doing Connor, and Cody goes, just so you know, though, like it has been being passed around that you and Seth are tight. And I was like,
I think he kind of already knew because he was in the room with me right before and he was like, I'm paranoid. Connor says he has the votes. Like, I think he kind of already knew anyways, so I don't think it's like a huge deal.
well, I think he's in like full scramble mode now.
Which is to be expected.
Yeah. So, I mean, are we still going Daniel?
I told Daniel I wouldn't vote him. But if that's what y'all are going to do, like, that's fine.
I think that's what we're doing. I'm going to check in with this group over here.
Yeah.
'Cause this is like what started it, but I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Things are going well for me right now, from my point of view. I feel like I've made some good connections. I feel like I'm in these little groups of 3 or 4 with people. Right now I really like Kai and JP, but also I'm trying to save Connor. Not to be like too pre-gamey, but he is my boyfriend and I know he'll be so sad if he's first out. So I'm not like crazy rerouting anything, but it really did. I wanted to work with Daniel. I really wanted to work with Daniel. I really like Daniel. But fucking Seth came out of nowhere and was like, I'm never voting for Daniel. He's my friend. We went to lawyer school together. We went to law school together, and I'm never voting for him. So I was like, okay, well, Daniel needs to go, or Seth, but we can't get Seth out right now. Ideally for me, it would have been Seth, but yeah, I'll turn on Connor at some point. I'm not just like working with him because he's my boyfriend. He can go. I just, first would be a hard vote for me, and then also I would like to break up any groups that are existing.
So you generally want to switch it? Want to flip it?
Yes. Seth messed it up. He was so loud and proud.
I didn't know they all went to law school together. I knew they all were lawyers, and I kept putting that out there. Like, I've definitely been putting that out there.
Honestly, I think Courtney trusts me. I'm good with Courtney.
I like Courtney too, but the other two. Okay, so we're on the same page about that.
I've been really pushing to like Mackenzie.
I like Mackenzie a lot.
The
I
original
like
5 when
Louis.
we had that table conversation.
Yeah.
That's another solid alliance. And Mackenzie's locked in. Louis locked in.
Okay.
Like I've been going to bat for all of y'all.
I don't want to get rid of Cody early, if we have to, but I want to wait till later.
Cody's a number.
Cody's a number, but also Cody knows these fucking games.
Well, I do too.
Yeah, well, but I trust you more. I trust you more in this, and I trust Dylan in this. Which, perfect. Speaking of the switch, the flip. No, people are flipping. The 3 lawyers are friends.
Oh no, I think so, but we have to be careful because I think he has a lot of people in his back. And
It's just
like
the
all
2.
lawyers.
It's just the 2 of them. People like Courtney.
Already on the block.
People like Courtney.
That's true. Oh my God, why?
It's the time to do it, if anything. Break the
That's
3.
true. Is Trinity down for that?
I will say right now, Seth said out loud to us, he's like, respectfully, I'm not going to vote for Daniel because we're friends from law school.
Oh, what the? Oh, that's like a no negotiation then.
All 3 of them were apparently friends from law school.
Yes.
Well, I think Stephanie's gonna block my vote.
We'll see.
So. Yes, come on.
Did you hear any news? Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that insane?
I
I was like, all of a sudden everything.
Yeah, so everyone's.
So it's flipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we have
that's what I
to.
heard.
We just have to be careful because does Trinity know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
think everybody
Trinity
knows.
was
Okay.
Trinity was very on board
No,
with it.
because literally, not having a vote, I just went around. I was just like, how would you feel about flipping? Who are you voting for?
Yeah.
And then Steph, unfortunately, was just like, respectfully, I'm not going to vote for Daniel. We're friends from law school. And I'm like, interesting.
That's what I heard too. Is the minute he said that,
it
like,
to me.
yeah.
It was immediate. No question.
Also,
Yeah.
I think Cody and Daniel are like at least a little bit paired because Cody almost told him right when he walked into the room that his name was
I've heard of another trio which is Cody, Louie, and Connor.
Heard the same thing. Yep.
And so that's why they were like, we probably should get.
I think the lawyer trio is strong.
But Cody and Connor doesn't make sense because Cody just was told Daniel kind of what was going on.
Next to us when we heard the news from Seth.
Yeah.
So I think the lawyers are stronger, but we should keep an eye on them.
Agreed, 100%.
Yeah,
So is there anybody's vote that
I would prefer to still be blocked if possible.
Okay.
You can block me if you need. I don't mind.
Only because Daniel has been begging and pleading to me if we're gonna go do Daniel.
And full I vote too, right?
Yes. Do we show our vote?
Wait,
I vote? They're anonymous.
I told Daniel I wouldn't vote for him, so I will not be voting for him, but I'm not mad, and just know I get 2 seats if he goes.
I mean,
I will, because he's my partner.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
So that will happen.
Yes.
Someone's gonna get 2 seats regardless.
Yeah,
yes.
regardless.
Yeah.
But so just so you know, it'll be me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's fair.
there's a reason for both. I don't like the threesome. That's power in numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Agreed.
And y'all have
Agreed.
to do what you need to do. So.
Girl.
Okay.
So sweaty. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I might.
Yes. You can
Aaron
block mine.
asked me first, so I might block Aaron.
That's fine. It's whatever works best for you.
And you're gonna vote Daniel out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The stress. Honestly, though, I'm really impressed with my game so far. I'm somehow managing to convince the other two that one, they owe me because they gave me the sunflower power. I mean, no one wants it first, but I feel like I'm doing really good things with it. Everyone keeps saying I don't have numbers in this house, and I feel like I do. I have the solid 5 alliance from the beginning. I'm pretty sure I'm moving around enough. Having this power really helps you to get to know a lot of people, and I don't think the other two realized that in the beginning. And it's kind of fun playing the strings from the side. I don't get blood on my hands because I don't have to cast a vote, but I essentially put up someone that is ready to be loyal to me, even though I put them up. And then the other person, I'm about to backseat and backstab because his friend made a crucial mistake by letting us know that he had friends. This is good. Either way it plays out, I'm sitting a little pretty. Hopefully Daniel gets eliminated though. New target for sure. I haven't said this out loud yet, but Trinity, not ally. She doesn't know it yet. She owes me a favor. You think you promised? That doesn't mean anything in this game. But unless it means something to her outside of this game, then we'll see. But Trinity, on my radar. Connor, we'll see how loyal he is. I love a good I love a golden retriever. I do.
So
how are you feeling?
I just talked to. There's a group of people that are saying that there's a lot of people that have been telling me it's for sure Connor, and then there's a group of people that are telling me it's close. But
I think it's close. I just heard I think it's close, and I think I may have fucked us both over.
That's the conversation I just heard.
So,
yeah.
Because Cody asked me, he was like, "Who do you think?" And I was like, "I'm probably not gonna vote for Daniel just because that's my friend."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Okay." And then
That's
Stephanie came in, and she was like, "Now they're gonna vote for Daniel because you said you wouldn't vote for him." And I was like, "How?
Yeah.
What?" So I may have gotten us both kind of cooked.
I mean, it's
if I did, my bad.
No, it's good. We've got a bit more time. There's definitely. I think Stephanie's locked in for real, and that's good because she's the one who's blocking votes.
Yeah.
I think Cody's bullshitting me. I think that he was being for real when he said he was going to keep me, but now I think he's back with Connor.
Yeah, because I talked to him, and I was like, and he seemed like he and I were both on your team.
Yeah.
And so that's why I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think he was plotting and scheming.
Yeah.
But it seems that he may have been scheming and plotting.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's much more that we can do this round.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if there's much more advocacy you can do for me this round.
I should affirmatively talk to no one.
Yeah.
And Stephanie should talk for you.
Yeah.
Or at least pretend to not be for you.
Yeah.
Figure out who's going to vote for you. And then...
There's a few more people I need to talk to. So
I
need to go.
No,
I need
you
to
go.
Talk to some people.
I'm gonna have myself a
Okay.
moment. I came in, I don't know, first vibe, everybody seemed pretty chill, pretty cool. And I had a hard time thinking that anybody would be fake about it, because everybody seemed, whatever. And maybe not being immediately pretty trusting of a few people should have been my approach in hindsight. Good to know. But now the benefit is if I make it through the next round, which is looking unlikely, I will know who I should definitely not trust. And that is something of a win, I suppose. Okay.
Yeah. No, it definitely is switched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly his and Aaron's. Full transparency, I told Daniel I wasn't going to vote him out, but I really think you have the numbers to say.
Okay.
So if you get one vote, it's possibly me, and you can be mad at me, but
I'm not going to be mad. The thing that I'm trying to absolve us of is that there's a pre-existing 3-man group.
No, and that's what I heard
Agreed.
too, because the rumor, which kind of was confirmed, is that Seth was like, I'm never voting him out. We went to law school together, which makes sense. Like, if I had known that, like, prior, I probably wouldn't have said I won't vote you out.
So, I mean,
100%.
that's kind of my pitch is...
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if that's the case,
I think you're good, though.
I'm cool with that. I would give you a seed to block not his vote.
I'm okay with. Like I said, I'm okay with
Okay,
that.
then who-
But she needs to figure out who the
Yeah,
other person,
then
because that's what
tell me
she's.
who you-
That's what she's nervous
Seth.
about.
Okay. Yeah, because that would balance out, like, me
Mhm.
voting for you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with
Speak
that.
of the devil.
Hey, what's up, bro?
So,
I might.
What's up, bro?
I'm going to tell you this, so it's not coming as a surprise, but I might be blocking your vote.
My vote?
Yeah. Okay. Just the way the cookie asked for.
Today I'm going to be interviewing Connor Dean. Connor, how you doing? I'm feeling real shitty, Connor. Feeling real shitty about it. You know, it's no hard feelings on Kai's part, but fucking sucks ass to get nominated first round. You know, there's some shit going on. My fucking name was up first. I'm sorry for cussing. And now it's flipping to Daniel because Seth said that he would never vote for Daniel because they know each other. And you know, I hate this fucking back and forth bullshit, man. It sucks. I wish I would have had immunity, but we're surviving. I'm a shaky fucking mess right now. I'm livid, but I can't be. And, you know, this is really fucking up the whole up a pile of bodies plan. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a battle, so let's fucking fight, you know? Let's battle. Let's rage.
My only fear is you're giving another vote for that group later down the line. That's what really scares me. Because even if we put Seth up, Seth now has another vote. Like I said, I'm okay with this. Like, I'm fully on board to not get my vote blocked. My one fear was because when I first talked to Connor was like, "Yeah, I think I have like the votes to say," and I was like, "Baby, who?" Because
I know.
Like, I've talked to everyone.
I think that was the consensus, and then it just fell apart.
Yeah, 100%.
Can I talk to you all?
Yes, please, girl.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
I know.
Very bad.
How do you feel?
I think it's me for sure.
It has.
Everybody is lying to me, and I can tell.
I think it's switched.
Lying to you,
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
telling
why
you straight
would
to your
they?
face.
No,
I
no,
think
I
it's
know.
switched to you.
I know why would
No,
they?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm very truthful when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told Connor I promised you I wouldn't vote for you, so I'm not
Okay.
voting you. But it doesn't matter.
Because Seth he said like 5 times I went to law school with him.
Yeah. And that
I
really
know.
scared a lot of people.
I know that's what's going on.
I think Seth tanked your game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kick his ass later.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I mean, it's good. I think I have some moves left.
Yes.
If y'all don't mind having a few one-on-one
I
conversations.
would absolutely love.
Can I talk with
Yes,
you?
100%.
Yes,
Okay.
100%. Y'all want to stay here? I got to
Yeah. I don't want you gone, but everyone and their mother is.
I know. I know. But I'm pretty sure 4 is a majority.
I don't. Is it?
Sunflower, Rose, 2 people with blocked votes. Me, Connor, is 6.
But Stephanie said she might block my vote.
I'm going to tell her not to do that.
Okay.
And I think she and I are in good terms. But
Okay.
so I actually think, so hang on, how many is that left? That's 8. So I think
Okay.
5's a majority.
Yeah. I
That's a
don't know.
lot less plausible. But if we can do me, you, Stephanie, Seth, and Courtney.
I don't think Stephanie's voting for you. Or I think Stephanie's
voting against me.
Or
Okay.
she's saying she's not going to vote for me, but she's definitely like.
You think
welcome
she's
to the house.
sketchy on that? Has she said that out loud? Okay.
Let's be real. If there is a 3 between
Yeah.
you, I don't want you. You're the one I don't want.
Yeah.
From that 3. So I'm gonna be real though. it flipped so quickly
Yeah.
onto you. I'm a little nervous about who did that flip.
Yeah.
Because everyone I was talking to was like, yeah, Connor. And now all of a
Oscar, we
sudden,
need a camera right here.
it switched so quickly. I would get down. I'm going to be so real. I think what you need to do is make yourself an even bigger target.
Mm-hmm.
And so figure out who brought your name up and call them the fuck out.
Yeah. Could you try to talk to Stephanie and Courtney? Because if we can get that 5...
Courtney, yes.
Yeah, because I know you, me, Seth, and I believe Courtney would get in on it if we could have
I'm trying to
it be
remember
like
everyone's
that.
names. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Seth.
White shirt, blonde hair. The guy who said he'd never vote against me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
And then we'd only need one more.
Yes. And
so
the fear that I have is that Stephanie has said hellbent she is blocking votes that are voting for you.
Okay.
And
that are voting in my favor?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that is where...
Okay, I'm going to start with the conversation with her.
So blocking Seth and not you?
I don't know if that's the move. So here's the thing. Daniel's scrambling.
Yeah.
Right now. And
I think I might just have to vote for him. The last one I wouldn't.
I talked with him and he's just like, can you convince Courtney and Stephanie to not vote me out? And I was just like, I don't know.
I don't think it matters. So I think from what I've been hearing, like everybody at this point is saying his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's because of what Seth said.
I would prefer just to have my vote blocked only because if you block Seth can use that against us later down the line.
No, that's true. And I'm still on you for it.
Okay.
You're still good with it? Okay, that's fine. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna vote Daniel.
I feel bad, but I think it's genuinely because of what Seth said.
No, it's Seth.
Yeah, and I feel so bad for Daniel. He's like pale, he's like shaking.
Yeah.
I think he really wants to play.
And I mean, we all do. I would probably be the same way too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't blame him.
And nobody wants to go first. That's
100%.
I no longer trust Cody.
Interesting.
Yes, because I told him that like I was like friends with Daniel, and he said that he was friends with Daniel, and he was a Daniel supporter.
Yeah, that's where I heard it from too.
And then he's not supporting Daniel. Some shit about apparently a bunch of people are voting like we're gonna switch for Daniel, and then Stephanie told me she was gonna block my vote because she knew that I was gonna vote for Daniel.
If Daniel goes home, she gets 2 seats.
Oh shit, I forgot.
I don't get a vote, so I really can't do anything right now. But just keep your eyes open.
I forgot that she was his picture partner.
That's
crazy.
Okay, well, I'm saying right now because you're not fucking with you. No, you're not. You gotta shut up.
I know. But now I know. You know what I'm saying? Now I know.
First week is a test run.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if I can be real with you,
yes, please.
I understand that it's on me right now, like for real. But I do think who you block could make a difference in keeping me in the game. And I think that I felt very good about our ability to work together. And so to the extent that you want me still in the game, I think that it would make a difference.
Okay, so what are you hearing like?
Okay, I think that it could be you, Courtney, Seth, and Dylan.
Okay.
And a majority, I think, is 5.
Okay, sorry.
And our 5th vote, I think, is something that I'm still working on.
Which possibly could be.
Yeah. I mean,
we don't have much time either.
yeah, it possibly could be Aaron. Probably Cody and Louie are voting against me. So if you were to block either of them, I think it would make a difference.
So the hard part for me is when I block these people, they get a banked vote.
Yeah.
And so if I keep you, that means I get a target on me, and they have more power to take us out after that.
Sure,
That's my problem. And I don't know if people are being truthful.
Yeah. I'll also say that keeping me in the game means that I'm going to be around, and so the extent you're worried about your threat level, I think me making it through this vote will mean that there's going to I think
Yeah.
people are going to be wanting to come after me. So, I'm not at all trying to dictate how it is that you're doing.
And you should be fighting for yourself, like
Yeah.
100%. Like,
Yeah.
no, I see what you're saying. I just, to be 100%, I think people are not fully telling you the truth.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a single person tell me they were going to vote Connor, no
Yeah.
matter what I do to block.
Okay.
So I need to go talk to those people.
But if you talk to Dylan, maybe he's lying to me too. To be honest with you, I don't think he is. He was basically saying he has to vote with the majority, but he said that he was interested in working with that same group we were talking about at the beginning of the game. And so if you could check in with him.
Let me go see what I can get
Okay.
with them.
And if you can't, that's fine. I'm still going to be fighting for myself
No,
in there
you
when it goes up.
absolutely should.
But again, to the extent that you want to keep me in the game and I do want to keep working with you, that 5 would be enough to flip it. I'm
Okay,
just putting
let me
that
go
out
talk
there.
to them and I'll
Okay.
see.
Thank you.
So he's fighting, which he should be.
Yes, 100%.
But he thinks that if I don't, he thinks if I block like JP and somebody like Cody,
Yeah.
he has the votes to stay.
I don't think it's smart for our game.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah.
I think voting Daniel out pulls Seth a little bit more and Courtney, because Seth and Courtney are going to be scared.
They're going to be scared, and we're going to need people, and now we'll have banked votes that we can utilize.
Exactly.
So
and that's my other thing is like, I don't want to get people like, I know Cody and Connor and Louie
Yes.
and them are like, why am I going to get out of a
Exactly. I mean, to be honest, if I had to choose between the two, I'd prefer Daniel to say, but I'm not going to put my neck out on
There's
the line.
no reason this
There's
early.
no reason.
Okay, and that is time. So at the end of our first auction, Courtney has purchased Uproot for 3 seeds. Courtney, what would you like to do with it?
I would like to use it on myself.
Courtney is officially uprooting herself. At this time, we also need our tulips blocks. So our tulips, Stephanie, whose votes will you be blocking?
I will be blocking Dylan and Aaron.
Okay, Dylan and Aaron, your votes have been blocked, and you each receive a banked vote.
All right. And with that, we are going to move right into the banishment ceremony. So, Connor and Daniel, you are this round's final nominees. At the end of this ceremony, one of you will be booted out of here. I'm sad, you're sad, we're sad. But before everyone vote to banish one of you, you each have one last chance to make a pitch to try to stay in the game. Connor, you're first.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Connor. It's nice to meet y'all. I'd like to continue, the relationships that I've made with some of the people that I've been able to talk to. I'd like to build relationships with people that I haven't been able to talk to as much anymore. I'm coming in here with no connections. I'm coming in here raw, and I'm coming in here to play. And I'd like to stay here and be able to play as long as I possibly can. And I think I'm just going to keep it at that.
Hi, Daniel.
I know that I'm trying to convince people to make it not me, and so in that spirit, I'm going to be more explicit than I would have been otherwise. I know that there's been worry that Seth and I go way back, and with all the love in the world to Seth, he and I actually don't know each other that well. We just both graduated in the same class. The way that we know each other is basically through Taylor. So I've had a conversation with him twice in the last 2 years. Just putting that out there because I know that that was the major rationale for the vote switching the way it did. And I think that that's a mistake because I think that there are other power groups in this game already that are going to be making the game difficult for those of you that are not in the group. Because instead of just thinking about this vote, you need to be thinking about what the game's going to look like after I'm gone, and the vote after that, and the vote after that. And I have seen Louie, Cody, and Connor in a power trio together. From minute 1 in the game, I've seen them teaming up and being part of the same conversations and working together. And so think about whether you want that power trio to continue in the game versus me, who's had a big spotlight cast on me already. And moving into next vote, it's how much longer am I going to be making it in the game, given all the attention that's been cast on me and given suspicion that I have really strong connections with people. So my main pitch is that I'm basing what I'm doing in this game off of the conversations I've been having since this morning, and I think that I've had good conversations with every single person in this room, and I think I could be an asset to you. And so think about after I'm gone, what is this game going to look like without somebody who's been having good conversations with you and who could be an asset to you? versus somebody who's in a power trio that, I'm just going to put it out there, my guess is you're not working that closely with them.
All right. And
I'll
with
have
that, it is time to vote. Louis, you're first. Come with us.
Yeah, didn't expect to be called out in a power trio immediately, but that's all right. I think I have more allies than just that. Daniel used to go.
I had really good conversations with Daniel. I was trying not to pointedly work with Connor because he is my boyfriend, but I didn't think he was going to be put up for the first vote and like struggling. So honestly, it does come down to connections, and Daniel made a good point about these three working together, but Connor is so desperate right now that I feel like his allegiance is really open for anyone. I mean, Seth literally said, and I heard him, that he will never vote for Daniel, which is not Daniel's fault, but it is crazy. So, I mean, sorry.
I feel like I got put in the middle to be the middle vote. Daniel approached me and said if I voted with him, he would give me a seat. But that whole thing with Daniel and Seth knowing each other prior to this, and being Seth just saying I'm never gonna vote for him, that's just not a reality in this game in my opinion. So like, it might be worth getting a power duo out, but then at the same time, Connor hasn't really been playing like that hard until he was put up, so like I haven't seen as much, so he could be a potential threat, but I don't think he's as big of a threat as Daniel right now, which is why Daniel.
Okay, so this was like actually not that hard of a vote because I don't give that much of a fuck, but from what I'm hearing, Daniel has like very, like, he knows people. I also think Connor is gorgeous, and I would love to continue to look at him for a little bit longer, so I will be voting today for him.
I thought I knew who I was going to vote for. And then Daniel said, fuck Seth, in front of everybody, which is hilarious. And I loved it, and he should have. And I probably would have done the same thing. And that's for who goes home. Okay. Thank you.
It's true, I do like Connor, and the first person I talked to was Daniel, but you kind of forced me to have to vote you now, because like, if they're going to think that anyways, then I might as well commit to it. So
when I started this round, I thought I was going to vote for Connor. I love Daniel to death, but I don't think my vote will really matter, so I love you, Daniel, but I get two seats, so. Okay, bye.
Okay. I'm gonna vote for Connor. Like, I do know that I have like loose ties to Daniel coming into this, but I don't think that's like what's really driving my vote. I think like in seeing people play the game, I feel like Connor has been the most sneaky. Like, I feel like he's been more aggressive in trying to like get like people to give him the seeds. And also like Connor hasn't really made enough to talk to me so far, so yeah, I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah. Hello everyone, and welcome to the end of round one. So glad to have you all here. The next time this will happen, we'll be at the reunion that we don't film. Alright. One of you is about to be the first boo. And I'm so sorry, and I'm even more sad. But I do want to say one thing. Because you were all invited here, know that's because you have my seal of approval. So that should be enough. And also, many of our winners have also straight up in first boots, like truly double digits. Sometimes it's just a bad draw. As haunting as it is to say, here's the results. By a vote of 6-2. Daniel, you have the banishment.
We'll play. Thank you. Thank you all. Good luck. Some of you are good liars and some of you are bad liars, and you need to figure out which one you are. Bye, everyone. Bye, everybody.